Hey, fellow babies, welcome back to Pachter Factor on SIFTD.net. If you are watching as a Patreon patron, thank you so much for your support. It's inexpensive, and you get lots of great content. If you have a Twitch account and an Amazon Prime account, please link them. It's easy to do, and we get a couple bucks a month. So renew it if you haven't done it in a while, and make sure you link them. That's free money we get, costs you nothing. If you are subscribing on YouTube, thank you so much. If you are doing none of the above, follow me on Twitter at Michael Pachter, and I'll give you a shout out. Our next question from SIFTD from Jay Lynn. What's your take on Epic's plans to create a metaverse? They seem to be focusing on how it can be used to advertise to people. Maybe they can attract people to enter with a hit game like Fortnite, but what would keep people in it in the long run? I think that the model for building a metaverse is a hybrid between a company with a big game like Epic and Fortnite and a company like Roblox with a lot of users and a lot of smaller games. And I think that those models have to kind of merge together so that Epic morphs the party island into a user-generated content island. It's going to take baby steps because I don't think they want games to compete with Fortnite right now. But ultimately, like, why wouldn't they open up the ability to create skins and sell them in the Epic store? And why can't you build a skin and sell it to other people and let them take a percentage? And I'm not sure that Epic will get there rapidly because the Fortnite business is so huge that they don't want to have you move from something where they keep all the profit to something where they have to share the profit with the third party. So I expect Unity to enter the fray and Unity to build out a metaverse. And, we'll see. I think this is a race. It's going to happen. And honestly, as a consumer, better to have Roblox, Unity, and Epic all competing for the same opportunity, because one of them's going to innovate on one end, another's going to innovate on another end, and ultimately it's a better experience for consumers. So it's sort of like saying, how is CBS going to do in television back in the 1940s? Well, they did well, so did NBC, so did ABC. We got room for lots of channels. But yes, I think that ultimately you're going to see user-generated content, which just means the content gets better and better and better. And I think that Epic can provide a platform. I think Unity can provide a platform. Roblox is already doing so. The advantage that Epic and Unity have over Roblox is there's already a ton of developers using their game engines to build games. So if you just tell those guys, we'll give you real estate, we're a theme park, put your ride over here, and we'll bring users to come ride your ride, and you get to keep 2/3 of the profit. They're going to get a lot of people doing that. So big opportunity. It's going to happen. I just don't know, how fast and what keeps people there. It's like Netflix when they had one show. They didn't have very many subscribers, but pretty soon they have 1,000 shows and they have 200 million subscribers. So ultimately, if you bring enough content, there will be a lot of people using your platform. And the way to maximize the content is open the platform and have users generate it. That's going to happen. I see that coming. I see that coming in the next 2-3 years. And as I said, I think all three, Roblox, Unity, and Epic, thrive. Today's question from SIFTD from Pachter. As you recently celebrated your wedding anniversary, can you give us any advice on having a happy marriage? As I got married in December 2019. Congrats on your anniversary. You never satisfy them. So the answer is you are always wrong. Your wife's always right. You never admit, honestly, I got to say, for real, my wife and I probably have a low volume fight every single day, argue about something every single day. And 1 out of 50, I will say, honey, you're wrong, I'm right. And the other 49, I go, okay, you're right. Even though probably half the time I'm right. But I let her have it if it's a small one, because it matters to her to be right. And the only times I ever stand up for myself is when she's just like when she's blaming me for doing something evil or ridiculously stupid that I didn't do, or saying something to somebody that I didn't do. If it's tarnishing my reputation for being a moral, ethical, honorable person, then I'll push back. If it's, you said you would turn on the barbecue and you didn't, and I don't remember her asking me, I'll go, oh shoot, I'm sorry, I forgot, as opposed to, no, you didn't ask me. What's the point? There's no percentage. If you say you didn't ask me, it'll be you never listen to me. And I have to say, being married to an older woman, my wife forgets what she said to me. She thinks she told me, but she didn't. And my wife also questions my memory of stuff. I have a phenomenal memory. And when I talk to investors all day, I've never forgotten anything I've said, nor have I ever had anybody at work contradict anything I've said, my recollection of the past, but my wife contradicts it every single day. So we just kind of have to, you just deal with it. There's give and take in a relationship. You deal with the person you love, and you treat them with respect, and you love them, and you don't fight back unless there's a real reason to. And so when it's a easy give up, like I didn't turn on the barbecue, she asked me to, oh yes, honey, gee, I'm sorry, I forgot. And if she says, you always forget, I'll go, yeah, I'm getting old and doddering, I'm sorry, I forgot. You just give up. So the answer is concede the small battles and only dig in for the large battles that actually matter. And you'll find that 1 out of 50 matters and 49 out of 50 don't. That's it. The other thing is, if you love somebody, remind them of that frequently. So make sure that they know that you love them, and thank them for things they do for you that they don't need to do, like prepare your meals. Like I thank my wife every time. Grocery shop, I thank her every time she does something like that. Clean up after me, I thank her every time she does that. And again, we share those responsibilities, but I thank her when she does stuff for me, and she thanks me. So be appreciative. If you have kids, you will have kids eventually. Be nice to your children, and encourage them to think for themselves and be honorable and ethical. And that's the shared kids is really what keeps you together, that you're really proud of what you've raised. So hope that's responsive. Thanks for the congratulations. I don't know if I'll make it another 25 years, but maybe. But then my wife's going to have to get my walker for me. Thanks for joining us on Pachter Factor on SIFTD.net. I hope you are watching as a Patreon patron. Thank you for your patronage if you are. Please remember to link your Twitch account to your Amazon Prime account. We get paid if you are a Twitch Prime member, and you can do that even if you're a Patreon patron. And if you're watching on YouTube and subscribing, thank you. If you're not subscribing and you are just too cheap or poor to do any of the above, you're getting this a week late. And at a minimum, I expect you to follow me on Twitter at Michael Pachter. We will see you next time. Thank you.